This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about the Eagles. Can we stranglehold the NFC? Also, seem like Haason Reddick is about to start a podcast. And lastly, Colin Cowherd, is he trying to jinx the Eagles? But let's get straight into it. All right. So let's get straight into it. Before actually we get straight into it, I'm surprised this game don't have the hype that I thought it was gonna have. It's not really being pushed by the media. Philly media not really talking about it. Kansas City not really talking about it. Hell, even the fans are not really talking about it. Maybe because both teams are coming off the bye. It's probably gonna get hyped up more Saturday and probably Sunday more than likely. But I'm really surprised because it's quote unquote a Super Bowl rematch. I don't call it that. I call it another game because it's during the regular season. Patrick Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts. It's not really being pushed as much. And honestly, this probably be the most viewed game. This might be the most viewed games coming on Monday night prime time to the youngest, best quarterbacks in the league. Both got the best records in their conference with the Kansas City Chiefs with 2 losses and the Eagles with 1. And again, I'm really surprised, but they are really pushing that Dak Prescott MVP conversation, the CeeDee Lamb and the Josh Allen regressing. Maybe because they was the last ones on TV, and again, both teams were on a bye, so it's really not much to talk about. Hell, even Jordan Mailata came out and said like this is like a revenge game to him. I'm really surprised that wasn't pushed, but hey, it is what it is. The media don't like the winners. The media don't like the winners. So, but let's get straight into it. Let's Colin Cowherd. So is Colin Cowherd trying to jinx the Eagles? He put out a tweet or quote tweeted like something about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and it says something in the matter of Eagles 34, Chiefs 6 Monday Night Football prediction. So Daily Mail US came out with Travis Kelce could join Taylor Swift on tour during the off season, something in that matter. And honestly, Travis Kelce do seem a little distracted. That Miami game, he came out flat. I think he only had like 6 catches or something like that for like 14 yards. It was something crazy. Like he wasn't effective that game. His numbers been dwindling the past 2 games. He might try to step it up this game. We will see, especially with Taylor Swift being in the building. But Travis Kelce seemed very distracted. And trust me, I want a distracted Travis Kelce. But is again, Colin Cowherd trying to give us the jinx? No. Did he over exaggerate a bit? Yes. Do I believe he think the Eagles are going to win? I don't know because I don't watch his show enough. But if Travis Kelce is distracted or whatever he's going through, Eagles could win this game, man, because it's going to take more than 20, 21 points to beat us. Like my prediction is probably like 27, say 27-20 Eagles, because I don't think they got that same explosive offense. Even though their defense been stepping up, I don't think they can stop our offense at all. In my opinion, they probably could slow us down here and there, depending on Brian Johnson play calling. But Trent McDuffie don't got nothing on AJ Brown. Devontae Smith is going to cook. I believe Julio even get more touches. He should cook a little bit. And I think our run game is going to be very effective because we're going to need it because the weather is going to be terrible at Arrowhead. So, yeah, I think we should beat them. But it's Colin Cowherd over exaggerating. Yes. Would I love it to be 34-6? Absolutely. If we could get our first comfortable win against the Chiefs. Andy Reid, we haven't beaten since he left. Jalen Hurts won Patrick Mahomes. I don't think Jalen Hurts beat Patrick Mahomes. I think we lost him, 3 times? One in the Super Bowl, twice in the regular season. Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts want Patrick Mahomes, man. He want that dub. This would be the best time with a distracted Travis Kelce. All right, so let's get into the Next topic, let's talk about what Adam Schefter had to say about the Philadelphia Eagles if we would happen to beat the Chiefs. So he had this to say. If they win Monday night, it would be really surprising if they didn't close it out with the number one seed in the NFC. I think they have a stranglehold on the NFC, Adam Schefter said on 97.5 JK show. Well, Fanatic, I should say. I agree with him. I agree. The reason I'm hesitating, I'm like, maybe not, because I feel like even if we lose, we could still have a stranglehold on the NFC. But if you knock off the Chiefs, 49ers is beatable. Bills are in the spiral. And then the Seahawks, Giants, Cardinals, Giants, you can definitely win. But the two games I'm really worried about is the Chiefs and the Niners. And if the Eagles find a way to bump both of those guys off, or at least one of those guys off, and just run the table, I'm telling you, yeah, the NFC is ours. I think the Lions are going to stumble up. I'm not sure what game it's going to be, because people keep saying like the Bears, the Minnesota, this and that. But Minnesota is on the come up. The Bears are their division rivals. You got to think of that, man. You got to think even when we play Washington, they play us tough. It's different between the Bears playing the Eagles and the Bears playing the Lions. They're going to play the Lions tough. Bears, they might lay down and get slapped around by the Eagles because that's not a division rival. But you play your division rival, you're trying to win that game. The records don't matter when a division rival. Now, when we play the Giants, that's different. They decimated, banged up, and they're looking to tank. So even when we play them twice, I doubt that they're going to play us at the max, in my opinion. They just trying to prepare for next season. But Chicago probably think they have a chance. And they not decimated as far as in health. They just got a bad record. So they're going to play the Lions hard again. But yes, I agree with Adam Schefter, but the only disagreement I have with him is that I feel like even if we lose, we still will have a stranglehold on the NFC. But we win, man, oh man, to talk about Cowboys, to talk about the Eagles being the number 7 best team, that all goes out the window. They're going to put Jalen Hurts back in the MVP conversation and say, like, look, he's the real deal. If we win this game, I'm telling you, man, this is the tough stretch everybody been talking about. I thought the tough stretch started with Miami, but nah, they saying it start with the Chiefs now. Okay, I hear y'all. But this is the tough stretch. Win this game, somehow, some way, beat them, the Bills, and the 49ers. You can run the table. We can run the table. We got to handle our food. All right. So the last topic I want to talk about is Haason Reddick. Haason Reddick looking to start his own podcast. He actually tweeted this out. What would be some topics y'all would like for me to talk about on a podcast? Looking for it to be fun, interactive, and about more than just football. Let me know what y'all are thinking. It'll be interesting, Haason Reddick talk about other things besides football. I'm pretty sure he's going to talk about football here and there, but to hear Haason Reddick perspective on other things, it'll be an interesting listen. It'll be very interesting. And I like that these football players or these athletes are actually coming out with podcasts and shows, because honestly, we listen to the media to hear them most of the time anyway. And some of the media guys, I like their opinions on stuff, but it's good that the athletes are just having their own outlet. Like Paul George, great podcast. Darius Slay, great podcast. Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey, great podcast. So it's good that these dudes are having their own voice. I even like Micah Parsons' podcast here and there. He give up a little too much. It's good to hear one of our guys, is looking to do other things besides football, actually get to know the player. And that's the hard thing about being an NFL player. We super fans, the ones that watch, Eagle Owl and the other content creators and stuff, but the casual fan, they don't really know how Haason Reddick look because they wear helmets. So it's good that these guys are stepping out, speaking their mind, and probably want to do other things besides football. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? It's Adam Schefter speaking facts or fiction. Also, Colin Cowherd, is he trying to jinx the Eagles? And Haason Reddick, looking forward to his podcast, or nah, just keep it on the field. But this is Eagle Al. I'm a